With the DLC for Pokemon Legends CA being right around the corner, aka releasing tomorrow, what better time to work on a video I've been planning to do for months than to wait till the very last moment to do so. Hi, I'm Pheobos, a.k.a. Jay, and this is a video on Mega Evolution predictions and general predictions I've been planning to do since March. I have a bunch of designs ready to show you, so why not let's get into it right away. So I'm not one to spoil Pokemon when it comes to new games, but in the trailers for the DLC, a couple of Pokemon were shown off, which I kind of ran with, one of them being Mr. Mime. And one of the things in Legends CA which I really enjoyed were the Mega Evolutions, which pulled from previous stages in the evolutionary line of Pokemon, like Dragonite for example. So I tried to pull in a lot of different threads with a Mega Mr. Mime, taken from its Galarian counterpart and Mime Jr., but of course also from just normal mimes, because the name never really clicked with me. For it does the hand motions and everything, but the whole striped pattern was something I really felt like would stand out with a Mega Mr. Mime, especially since Legends CA takes place in Lunois City, which is Paris, in the Pokemon world at least. Personally, I've been really enjoying doing some goofy designs with these, especially just how silly Mr. Mime is in general. I felt like keeping it silly instead of trying to make it cool would fit a lot better with it. So I hope you enjoy it, just as much as I did making this one. It was a really nice way to try to get back into things, because quite honestly I feel rusty as all hell. I've not really rendered any Fakemon or Pokemon designs in quite some time, which I really noticed when it came to shading personally, but let me know what you think. Mega Mr. Mime. Mega Evolution has unlocked dormant genes and allows for Mr. Mime to access its full mastery of its mime arts. It can put barriers up in a blink of an eye, making it a formidable opponent that's not quickly caught off guard. Oh, and you'll notice that I also just gave every Mega Evolution an ability already. I know Legends CA doesn't have abilities in it, but eventually all the new Mega Evolutions will also get their own abilities. Ever since Generation 6 came around and introduced the fairy typing, I've kinda always been a fan of Azumarill as a Pokemon, and with its low base stats I believed it would be a perfect fit for another Mega Evolution. One thing I remember from my childhood is seeing Marill and Azumarill flail their tail around like they were maces, which I combined with the aspect of magical fairy girls type of characters in anime to kinda make a, well, more girly pop type of design for a Mega Azumarill, which I believe came out looking rather nice. I tried to put most emphasis on it still being bigger, being its main tool to attack with, flailing it around like it's a giant maze intent to, well, rack stuff up. And while I did try to pull from Marill and Azumarill for its design, the only thing I could really try to get were the white cheeks Azumarill has. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my take on Mega Azumarill. Mega Azumarill, the Aqua Rabbit Pokemon. Though Mega Evolution made its body grow larger in size, the biggest change has taken place in its tail. Its tail is now bloated with water and makes for an excellent weapon, which it flails around at high speeds for both movement and as a way to attack its opponents. One Pokemon I immediately took note of being in the Legend CA DLC trailer was Crobat. I like Crobat a lot. Zubat can be very annoying, but Crobat has always been cool to me, which led to me trying to make something of it. I thought making a Mega Crobat design would be pretty cool and a fun experiment to do myself, especially being someone who likes to read Batman comics. I had the idea to, well, kind of stylize Mega Crobat in a way that it could form a Batman logo, which may very well show in the eventual design. If you take away everything and just make it a silhouette, it would kind of work as a Batman logo, I think. That said, I try to really pull from Zubat and Crobat 2 with this Mega Evolution design, especially since Crobat kinda loses a lot of the interesting shape language both Zubat and Golbat do have, like the big jaws, which I tried to give it, but it didn't really work out, and the long legs Zubat has, which I found to be very excellent options to use for this Mega Crobat. It kinda added something that, well, made it seem more coherent in my opinion. Though I did feel like my Mega Crobat did need something else because it kinda lacked in color. So I did give it a big tuft of fur just on its chest. It's not very interesting. It doesn't really come from anything, it just adds to it. Mega Crobat, the Bat Pokemon. Mega Evolution has unlocked dormant genes within Crobat. Its jaws have become bigger than ever before. With its high speed, it swoops in and punctures the skin of its prey with its sharp fangs and drains their vigor. Now, I know that Crobat doesn't have a lot of good moves to make use of Strong Jaw, but I felt like a different Mega Evolutions in Legend CA got new moves to make use of their new Mega Evolutions and their new typings. I thought Mega Crobat would be able to get new biting moves too to make use of Strong Jaw. Now, one Pokemon that was in Legend CA already, which essentially got nothing for it, was Vanilluxe. I thought it would be fun to try and test myself to make something for Vanilluxe, which quickly became the idea of making it a sorbet ice. Sorbet, whatever. One of those with a big banana on top, which I later also retconned to be a nana berry, which I found very fitting for it. Well, there's also not much to pull from in regard to its previous stages, Vanillite and Vanillish, but I did add another scoop on top of the Vanilluxe to kind of mimic a Vanillite head. And while working on this design for the Mega Vanilluxe, one of my friends told me to try to make it a Neapolitan type of ice cream with the chocolate and the strawberry flavors and the vanilla flavor, which led for a very nice color contrast in my opinion. There's not much else to really discuss about this Mega Evolution design for it. It's just, well, another goofy one which I do enjoy doing. And quite frankly, I had fun doing this. It just did show to me again that I'm rusty doing this, because rendering ice is difficult and I did not have the patience to fully commit to it. and try to relearn how to do it. Mega Vanilluxe, the snowstorm Pokémon. Mega Vanilluxe also gains the fairy type when it Mega Evolves. Mega Evolution has taken shape as a third head. All three heads work in unison. Mega Vanilluxe's body temperature is said to be so low it affects its nearby surroundings, freezing just about anything it comes close to. Okay, one quick, more goofy one. I remembered Wigglytuff being able to, well, inflate itself in the anime. And I quite enjoyed the idea of just making an inflated Wigglytuff. It just being round as all heck. Kinda like King DDD trying to just fly like Kirby. Plus, Screamtail being added in Scarlet and Violet kind of gave the idea to just pull from that and make Wigglytuff pull from its dormant Screamtail DNA. It's another goofy one, but it was fun to do. And, well, it was a quick and easy idea. I really enjoyed it. Well, and I don't really have much else to add, so I hope you enjoy this quick and rather goofy looking Wigglytuff. I promise after this one I'll get into some cooler ones. But, you know, I really enjoy silly Mega Evolutions. And well, I couldn't resist it to make one for Wigglytuff. Because honestly, I really like the Pokemon. Mega Wigglytuff, the balloon Pokemon. Mega Wigglytuff becomes a flying fairy type with the ability Aerial Aid when it Mega Evolves. Mega Evolution has inflated its body to the point where Wigglytuff now rarely needs to touch the ground. Its body now rides the wind with ease. It can steer what direction it goes in with its ears. If Mega Wigglytuff exhales, it can release all the air in its body in one destructive burst of wind. Now, fun fact about me, I struggle to draw horses. But I had this cool idea of a flaming armored horse in a sort of armor for a Mega Evolution for Rapidash. So I tried to struggle through the pain of one, drawing a horse, two, drawing a layer of armor, and I got to designing a Mega Rapidash evolution. Now, normally you usually see people saying Mega Rapidash should be a Pegasus, gain wings and all that kind of stuff, but I really enjoyed the idea of a strong, physical, speedy attacker, fire and steel type Rapidash. So I got to work, tried to design a sort of armor that kind of contained it, while I tried to make Rapidash itself seem as if its body has just completely turned into fire. So during this time lapse you will see me make Rapidash just one color, just completely one, with its flames, which I also turned blue, because blue fire burns hotter than red fire, which I thought would be an excellent way to showcase that it's just warmer, that it contains more energy, that it's genuinely just burning brighter. You also notice that I tried quite a few different colors, just trying to get a right feeling for the Rapidash before settling on a blue with a lighter blue color for its fire, just regular dark navy hooves, and a more silvery armor for the Rapidash itself, which, by the way, I also gave a sort of sword horn to mimic how lances and, well, just general knights would ride horses, or ride horseback rather, while fighting. I also tried to kind of give it a type of wing pattern which the armor tried to add it, but just adding the armor in general took so much wind out of my sails that I kind of gave up at one point. If I had more time, if I had thought of this earlier, I would have tried to make it, well, look more competent than it does now, I'll be honest. At one point it kind of started to feel like a task and not something I just do because of the enjoyment. I shouldn't say that in a YouTube video, I think, but hey, if for nothing else, I'll be just plain honest with you. But that being said, I do rather like how it came out. I tried to give it a good shine on the armor, but you know, I kind of felt like I was in a time crunch to release this before CA, the DLC for CA came out. Mega Rapidash, the Fire Horse Pokemon. Mega Rapidash gains the Steel type when Mega Evolving, and the ability No Guard. Mega Evolution has caused its body to turn into pure fire. The energy released from Mega Evolution has in turn wrapped around it like a layer of armor, keeping its body together. Now, this last Mega Evolution design is for a Pokemon I believe got snubbed in Legends CA, which is kind of spoiler territory if you haven't played it, but it's been, well, 2 months, about 2 months since it's released. It's Roserade. I saw so much imagery of Roserade in all the trailers for Legends CA leading up to its release, that I did believe it, well, it would be in the game, but it also would get a Mega Evolution in the game itself, which it eventually didn't, which really disappointed me, because I like Roserade and I have always thought it was very underrated. But it's, well, no, not exactly. Its design is very underrated, but its stats, well, its stats don't do anything good for it, which made me think that doing a Mega Evolution for it myself would, well, be able to allow me to kind of remedy it for, well, Roserade itself. Now, I also do have to admit, I made this design for it back in March, or well, this version of it, so this has been sitting on my shelf for almost the entire year. Mega Roserade, the bouquet Pokemon. Mega Roserade gains the ability Sharpness when it Mega Evolves. After Mega Evolving, Mega Roserade now sports 2 sharp thorns it wields as blades. It can coat these blades in its own poison for an even stronger effect. Through swift and graceful movement, it tries to dazzle its foe to catch them off guard. Now, I could leave the video at that and just be done with it, showing off the 7 Mega Evolution designs I made, but I also do have more designs I made in the run-up to CA, which I never got around to actually make a video on. So, I reckon I use this later part of the video to show off those designs. Though they are older at this point, I still think there's merit to showing them off. During the run-up to Legends CA releasing, especially the year before it, I thought it'd be cool if Miss Mime got an actual evolution, which is also something that quite inspired the Mega Evolution design I showed off before. While this one is stranger overall, I do still quite like it. And it really sparked the inspiration to do a mega design for Mr. Mime when I saw that it will be added in the DLC. I named this Mr. Mime evolution. I named it Master Mime while working on it. I tried to make it look, well, quite eerie, to be honest. Rather a bit uncanny, but also take inspiration from its Galarian counterpart, Mr. Rhyme. So you'll see the face on its chest and everything. There's not much else I can really add to it. I won't be showing off stats or dex entries for the bees. Okay, quickfire, let's keep this rolling. During the run-up to CA, I also thought that giving a standard evolution to Liepard would be cool. Now, in hindsight, I do think that the eventual result of this could also really function as a normal Mega Evolution for it. I thought making a sort of Three Musketeers inspired cat burglar idea would be cool. So I kind of tried to run with that, giving it a tail which it could wield as a sword, but it didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to. Well, it came out kind of uncanny looking, to be honest, but you know, I do think that making an evolution or a mega evolution for Liepard in which it can stand on its hind legs again does have merit to it. Let me know what you think. I like Crabrawler. It's a goofy Pokemon, and like I said in previous segments of this video, I enjoy goofy Pokemon to an extent where I thought making a regional evolution for it would be cool. Because, you know, Crabominable is lackluster. One thing I also enjoy is trying to make fire and fighting type Pokemon, which are uncommon when it comes to not being starter Pokemon. And, you know, having a lobster crab creature that can boil itself essentially was a goofy idea which I kind of tried to run with. This evolution for Crabrawler would be a fire and fighting type, and it's generally just inspired by crabs and lobsters being a gourmet item. Considering there's a lot of restaurants in Paris, I thought this would be just about a perfect fit for it. Oh, by the way, I named it Crab Brulee. Now, there's this Pokemon that once got the fairy typing, and after which it got completely nothing else. It's Gramble. It's very lackluster in my opinion. It seems as if it's begging for a mega evolution or normal evolution, in which I, in this case, try to make one for it. In France, I don't know if YouTube likes this word, but you know, the way they dealt with Marie Antoinette, I thought making a Gramble design, you know, kinda reminiscing of that, would be kinda cool actually. Give it an executioner vibe. I tried to give it to it, but it's kinda weird looking, in all honesty. You know, I'm critical of myself, I'm sorry. But I try to give it more oomph than just Gramble itself has. I hope you like it. I hope that we might see Gramble getting an evolution or a mega evolution someday, in which it may gain the fighting type or dark type eventually. Because that's something I've been rooting for a while now. Oh, I named this Tremble, by the way. I have been hoping for a Jinx evolution for years now, so I made one. Again. I named this one High Jinx, a high-class royalty type of character, which kind of goes in line with the Antoinette inspiration the Tremble design has. I tried to make a Jinx evolution that's, well, princess-like, royalty-like, to go hand in hand with the high fashion seen in French history and in Paris Fashion Week and all that kind of stuff. Now, I actually do have more designs I made in the run-up to CA, which I never got around to finishing. I'll show them on the screen right now at the stage I left them on. As you can see, some of these, well, they were done before I played CA. And I kind of lost the drive to finish some of these. But I do hope you like what I did with them. Well, that's about it for me for today. I gotta say, as rusty as I am, I did like editing a video together again, doing the voiceover for it. I'm still sickly at this moment, so I'm not feeling all that well, so I hope I didn't sound too nasally during this video. That said, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.